how has your, when you look at your life, when you look backward at your life, what are those amazing experiences that, at times, I've had these experiences, and I've found it difficult to process, but somebody comes and sometimes just says the perfect thing. It could be as simple as a sentence, and that just shifts my entire perspective of the situation. It reframes myself, it changes my point of view, it moves me into action, it moves me into acceptance. Has anything like that, do you remember anything like that happening in your life? Because to me, you come across as so grounded, so clear, so sure, and just to have that sense of clarity that you bring in, like I feel quite unbundled when I sit with you. You have that calming, clarifying sort of nature. It'd be nice to know how you have got molded and moved by words, actions, deeds, beliefs, anything like that. Anything comes to your mind?
Yeah, I mean, I think a very beautiful experience does come to my mind. So, one of the people, if I can even call him that, a presence, I would say, that's shaped me in a very significant way is my Guru Mahathir. And so, my mother was diagnosed with stage 4, grade 4 brain cancer, and this was in 2012. And I remember feeling, I mean, the doctors were literally like, please take her home because we don't have much to do. And I don't think there's anything left. We shouldn't put her through any pain and all. And my mother's this very resilient woman, very, a courageous woman, and like wants to live, wants to do things. So I couldn't accept it as a daughter that, oh, okay, this is it for her. And I remember going home very dejected from the hospital. And I remember just, calling my guru and saying that, Mahatria, this is what they've said. That's it. I didn't know what to say further. He said one sentence from the other end, and he just said, you know what? Your mother is a conqueror. She's a fighter. She's going to fight this through. And here is the doctor telling me that there's a circle. In that, there's a big circle. That big circle is the big tumor in the mother, in my mother's brain. How's she ever going to fight this? And the next sentence or the next feeling that I had was this, this quote that Mahatria says, if love cannot, nothing else can, and love can. And somehow there was this feeling of such immense love that here's a woman who wants to live her life. Here's a woman who wants to do so much. This can't be the time for her to go. And let me, as a daughter, do everything I can. That's all. And me, my sister, my father somehow just bought into this whole thing with faith, and so did my mother. You won't believe it, Willie. I mean, what was considered to be a medically impossible situation, she fought it through till, I mean, I lost her just 2 months back, but 10 years after she was given 3 months to live, she's lived a life dancing, making a difference, traveling, inspiring maybe hundreds and thousands of cancer conquerors because her story was featured in CNBC, Humans of Bombay, a lot of magazines and newspapers. So it was so beautiful to watch this miracle unfold before me because I felt that actually that sentence, if love cannot, nothing can, and love can, is what made this whole thing happen. And the most amazing thing of this whole thing is, Willie, that for 10 years, she did not go for a single scan and she did not pop a single pill. It's pure faith and, of course, some lifestyle changes that she brought about that carried her through. So it was incredible. And even now, I don't tear up talking that, yeah, she went because I feel what a life, what a decade she's lived, inspiring so many people that to me, she's a celebration.